Hey, Sniffle, thank you for that host. There we go. Yeah, I just saw that host as I was just getting shit prepared. I saw you ended the Walking Dead. You got the last part of the Michonne thing. Michonne? Which one were we playing? We just finished that part. I came out of a spaceship. It's true. It's true. The aliens are real. They are real, Sniffle. Real. Can't deny. Yeah, actually I haven't played. I played the first Walking Dead, but I haven't played the others. I think I've got them. Actually, I think I might have them. Oh. What? I heard about this. I didn't think it. Did they actually remove it completely from my library? I only got the 400 days. That makes me. That's pretty bad. You can still buy Steam keys from third parties. Yeah, because that's why I asked. I've still got the keys for sort of Walking Dead. Where is it? 400 Days and Season 2. I just, the thing about the Telltale games is you kind of play them once and then it's, yeah, okay. And you never go back to them. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, apparently on GOG you can still get it. But I heard they were actually removing it from people's. Sorry. They're removing it from people's libraries as well. That's what I heard with some of the Telltale games. They were actually removing from people's libraries. And that kind of... If they're doing that, that is incredibly scummy. But I haven't seen it yet. No, Snuffle, no, you shouldn't have told me that. God damn, supporting that epic piece of crap thing. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Just rude. I was going to give you a shout out, but now I still am. Oh, you're still streaming. You forgot to stop your stream. Have you forgotten to stop your stream? I think you have. Yeah, look, let's put it this way. The Epic Store, when they had their $10 thing, $10 off or £10 off or whatever it was, when they had that thing, that was good. The only problem was, if they had done that without the exclusives, people would have said, hey, I'm going to get some games from the Epic Store. But because of the exclusives, it's just complete, and because of all the other crap that they've pulled, it's just, I'm not even interested. So yeah, I could have picked up cheap games and stuff like that, but nope, not even interested. Not even slightly interested in that. And then of course they were banning people from buying too much because they've got no shopping cart. Anyway, that's a bright sparks of Epic. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to continue with our factory, and we're not playing on the server because of the crashing. So we're playing on the normal one. I've got a giant factory. Sniffle. Oh, Sniffle! You have to play Witcher 3. I told you on your stream. I'm playing Witcher 3 at night. You have to play it. Because you're a guy that likes good story and stuff like that. So even if you play it, you know, without the fighting, just play it in story mode. You have to play it. And you know what? It's got boobies. Even better for you. Yeah, but even if you don't stream it, you just have to play it. Not bobs, boobs. Oh, I forgot to do that. Bobs. Well, what is Pride Month? So yeah, maybe Bobs is okay. Yeah, why don't they have hetero month? I'm a little bit annoyed. I want hetero month as well. I am going to go on a social justice war for the oppressed. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Moshpit. What's it? It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime for me. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got here. We've got 180 trains. Ooh. And what have we got? Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we're actually building stuff. 8:30 a.m. there. 8:30 a.m. That would put you in Europe. Well, not... Yeah, that would put you in eastern side of Europe. So... Germany. There you go. So, yeah. I look at GMT, and you see I started 6 a.m. UTC, which is pretty much around London times. I think it's like 6 or 7 over there. So that's why I would say more on that side of Europe. Yeah, I use this thing. All right. So what we're going to do today is we've got to get these guys launching faster. I am a smart ass. My ass is very smart. And you know why? Because in Thailand we've got bum guns. So it's clean, purposeful. Alright, so this is what's happening. Is we are not getting enough satellites. See, that's one satellite, which will go to take the satellite, drop it off at one of these rockets. Alright, Sniffle. Okay, you go sit in your Darth Vader cocoon and have a rest. Don't polish your wand too much. Because you know what they say, if you polish your wand too much, you will get hairy palms. I mean, you're enough of a hairy wizard. You don't need hairy palms as well. Ah, it's true. This is true wizard facts. Wizard facts right there. Alright, so we've got to... I got fake news. No, it's not fake. Oh, you want me to get Fox to say it? Alright, increased satellite production. That's what we had up there. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I think over here, we've got to increase the satellite production. So let's have a look. Right, so we've got our satellites. This game is great. We've got our satellites building over here. And it's waiting for solar panels. So let's set up a solar panel creation. It's solar panel creation vibe going. Now, what do solar panels need? Well, Moshpit, it's kind of like anything complicated. You start with one thing. And just one thing. And then you slowly start increasing it and stuff like that. Alright, so this needs copper, steel, and green. So let's should we actually pipe it through? I think so. Copper, steel, and green. Now, how much actually? Let's have a look there. Right, so it needs a lot of green circuits. So copper and steel, and then a bolt of green. That will work. Okay, so if we kind of... So that is copper. That is steel. What if we do this over here like this? I'm just going to do it over here. And all right, now you're just kind of designing this thing. Ah, crap! What about over there? Shit! I've got to go. This is what I absolutely hate with these things. See this shit, what? It's a biting. Biters are gonna bite. It's what biters do. They bite. Oh yeah, I mean I can definitely understand that. Not all games are for all people. Did he die? Oh, Trey must have killed him. Yeah, so not all games are for all people. That's... Holy crap, how boring would it be? How boring would it be if everybody liked the same game? You know, some people like the MOBAs. Some people like, you know, MMOs. Some people like RPGs. Some people like MMO RPGs. Some people like toxic games. So like Rust. You know, some people like, I don't know, some people like weird things, okay? Oh jeez, I'm taking damage. that people like different things, and not all games are for all people, and that's a good thing, in my opinion. I mean, how boring would life? It's kind of like, you know, it's like everybody liking the same food. How boring would that be? God, what am I going to look at? I'm scared. I'm scared of what I'm going to click at. Fucking charge this girl. Seriously? Actually, which reminds me. That reminds me of something. The Steam... Wait, this is a different one. This in Katsu was last on the bestseller. Oh, crap. But... They're out the iron ore there. Shit. Oh, stop it, you biters. You're annoying the hell out of me. Yeah, so I killed him. Alright, so the bite is dead. Alright. Oh, so let's go continue cleaning out this area. Yes, we got this green, we got this big red on so that we can see where our pollution is. And we know where to clean out. As soon as pollution touches the bugs, they will attack. All that. Wait, was there more live there? No, we killed them. Alright, so that all dead. Gonna kill all the bugs. Okay, everybody's dead. You get a nuke. This is like we are like the Oprah Winfrey of nukers. You get a nuke and you get a nuke. Everybody gets a nuke. Actually, what's ever happened to... I haven't heard them bleating about Oprah for ages. Because normally, yeah, there's... Oh, Oprah says this and Oprah says that. I haven't heard from her in ages. What's ever happened to her? She disappeared? Did they disappear her? Did she buy an island and she's living with her billions on an island? Hiding things under people's seats? Remember there was a time with everything was Oprah this and Oprah that and Oprah recommends this book and blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, it was so sickening. Alright, so here we go. Right, we're just busy cleaning out. Oh, there we go. Oh, talk about delayed reaction. No, kill all the things. So what, Moshpit, what's your plans today? Laze around and do nothing? In other words, aka a good day? You quit your job. So what, have you got something else lined up, or you just say, nah, screw it? Make the government pay for everything. Unfortunately, I did that in my younger days. I would, if I really wasn't happy with a job in that, even if I didn't have anything lined up, I'd just say, fuck it, I'm not going to do this anymore, and just quit. And everybody thought I was a nutcase, and they were right. It's tough not having something to go to. Wow. Wait, shouldn't you be on a thought channel then? On the Twitch thought channel for that? I'm not exactly the image you want. Well, maybe I am, I don't know. Just your search under just chatting. You should find many thoughts that will help you with your problem. Oh god, yeah. So everybody's still going on about the Dr. Disrespect thing. I can guarantee you, in a week's time, maybe 2 weeks, he'll be back. He just makes too much money for Twitch. The rules and that don't count with these big guys. It's that simple. That's the way the world works today. Make enough money, rules don't count. Sad, but that's the way it works. And especially in the States. You have an issue with what? That rules don't count? That people aren't treated fairly? That the one set of rules for one people, another set of rules for other people? Yeah, if you wouldn't have, if you got a brain, if you got a half a brain, you wouldn't be accepting to it. With money, the rules, the world, and rules. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's seriously, this is a load of bullshit. But unfortunately, that's the state of things. You know, I mean, look at the whole thing with YouTube and stuff like that. Demonetizing channels and shit like that. It's, why? Because the people that buy advertising, you know, with the money are, you know, not about doing anything that's right. It's about which will give them the most money. Unfortunately, the thing is, long term, I think they will lose a lot of money for doing what they're doing at the moment. Basically, you've just said, if any other platform pops up that actually treats people fairly, traders will jump to that. So much shit going on. Then you got all the Hong Kong stuff going on. I'm happy to do bullshit for and walk out with 2 million. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's like, you know, okay, so the problem is, a lot of these people that are in these big CEO positions and stuff like that, very few of them, there's a certain personality trait that's, you know, with these CEOs that are paid billions and stuff like that. It's people that are literally addicted to making money. That's their thing. Making money and power. I mean, it's really got nothing to do with it. You know, with doing, very few have got to do with actually doing the right thing. Now, regardless of what people say about Elon Musk, I think, you know, I honestly think he generally wants to improve stuff. Now, yes, he's got a lot of quirks and whatever and stuff like that. And doesn't always make the best decisions and whatever. But I think he generally wants to improve stuff, which is more than most of the rich people out, you know, the billionaires out there. I mean, take Bill Gates, for example. People say, oh, you know, he's giving so much to charity. Is he? Is he really? Is he the one that's doing, oh, you know, we'll give schools computers and technology and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? They have to use Windows and we give them the first year's license for free. After that, they have to pay and they're locked into a 10-year thing. So he's actually making more money from his charity things than he's actually giving away. So it's kind of yeah, you know, the guy was a absolute arsehole of a business person. Set back the computer industry at least 10 years. And he's bringing the same kind of ruthlessness and stuff like that into the charity thing. So, yeah, I don't pay anything. I literally can't commend him on anything. Again, that's just me. I see things differently. I was around when they were putting all the Microsoft was putting all this shit, destroying really good technology companies and stuff like that with illegal, not just ruthless, illegal business practices. But because they had lots of money, they got away with it. So yeah, I take everything that they do with a very huge grain of salt. Definitely not for the benefit of people, what they do. I don't think if you've got so many $1 billion, why do you need more? What possibly could you do with all that money? It's like, when is enough? It's literally it's like that's their game, is to try get the biggest highest score. You know, I just find the whole thing ridiculous. Oh, jeez. What's going on? No, I think we... So that's because one of you jerks killed one of my mines. So you all are going to pay the price. Oh, some survivors. Wipe them out, please. Alright, so let's have a look-see on this map. How are we doing? Okay. Oh, so we've got to push up there as well. See, that's kind of what we have to do, unfortunately. We have to push the boundary back. Otherwise we'll get more attack. Hey, Grimshaw. Yeah, I've got a lot of more quality of life mods than major game-changing mods. Get all. Oh, what I said. So we've just had some biter attacks. So we kind of have to kind of push the border back a bit. But you know how painful this would be without the plane and nukes. Now I was running this on the server, but we ran into an issue past couple of days where there were certain things that were crashing the game and it was actually requiring the server to be rebooted every time. It was like serious crashing. I've got a copy of the thing in that, but I need to actually send it to. I need to send it to the Cractorio team. Finding time to actually submit the bug report and all that stuff. Difficult. But I will say this is one of the companies that really do support the game incredibly well. You know, if they had to make another game, this team, it would be one of the few games I would pre-order for early access without a second thought. Because what they've done is, it's pretty much anti what the game industry does now. I would even back whatever these guys do without even knowing what the game is. That's how impressed I am with this development team. Of course, nowadays, anything on Kickstarter, I won't back anymore. And you can thank Epic for that one. So if anything is on Kickstarter, I just won't back. In fact, I seriously, I hope. It's like Steam has done nothing against Epic. They're kind of sitting and watching Epic, you know, screw over people, use the Steam platform as a advertising thing, and then it's just, I really hope Steam starts reacting, well, not reacting, being proactive with it. And like literally saying to these devs, you advertise on Steam, that is a guarantee that the game will launch on Steam. You know, it doesn't matter if you launch other places, we don't care. But if you advertise on Steam, you are guaranteeing that the game will launch on Steam. That is, you know, and if you do that, that's going to cost you 30 million. Because that's the only thing these guys understand, is money. And then there'll be a few that will back out, but that means Epic's going to have to cut the bill, the 30 million sort of cost for all those games. And they've got a lot of money, but that's that could turn out costly to steal games from Steam. I mean, it doesn't stop them from launching on Epic as well, but it will stop. It will put a dent in this using Steam as your advertising and then swapping over to Epic. Right, so I think maybe have I cleaned it enough here? Yeah, just let him go. Boom, or dead. Yes, it's asking for satellites. We've got to get the satellite building thing working. Of course, every time I start to build it, one of these jerks invade, so... Oh. That should fill out those. Make sure these guys are all dead here. Actually, where's Thanos when you need him? I need him to do a snap and remove half the bugs. No, it's definitely Epic's fault. There's no question about it. Epic knows what it's doing. Epic is very anti-consumer. Epic is all, you know, for them profits and stuff like that is way more than... I mean, if the Epic was actually trying to make, you know, if Epic was actually pro-consumer and stuff like that, they wouldn't be locking people into exclusives. They wouldn't be... You know, they would actually work on actually getting their store with more stuff. They wouldn't be allowing developers to block reviews on their sites. So Steam has pretty much let stuff, you know, has let the market dictate a lot of stuff. Oh, Steam knows what they're doing. I'm just waiting for Steam's reaction. Steam hasn't hit back yet.